Hey, hello there, and a very, very good evening. My name's Sean. I know it's 8 o'clock, it's Tuesday, and that, of course, means the Planet Cruise TV show. I've been very lucky. I've been presenting this show now about, nearly 11 years, actually, and been on nearly 30 cruises, so there's still plenty of time to do more, though, believe me. But we've got an extra special show tonight, because we're joined by two beautiful ladies who are on the sofa next to me. Hello, girls.
It's lovely to be here, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, first of all, we've got Ruth from Celebrity and
Yes.
Kelly from Regent 7 Seas.
Yes.
Ruth, you've just come back, I'm so jealous, from the Celebrity Edge.
I have. I literally landed yesterday morning, so if I'm a bit jet-lagged and fall asleep, just give me a nudge. This is the most mind-blowing, incredible ship I have ever seen in my life, and I've been in the cruise industry for 30 years.
Well, and have you been showing me some of your home videos?
I know, on my phone. It's incredible,
honestly,
isn't it?
Yeah, and you've actually got a deal tonight on her brand new sister ship, haven't you?
Celebrity Apex, yes. So we're going to talk all about Edge and Apex in the Celebrity deal coming up in a while.
I've got a feeling I will be booking a cruise. Because I'm 50 next week and I'm feeling very down about it.
Is it next week?
Never.
Yeah. Thank Kelly, I like it.
Sorry.
I am not yet. Well, not next. It's on the 20th. So.
Ah, OK.
Yeah.
Don't age yourself too soon.
I need a cruise, doesn't it?
You do?
That made me feel better. And Kelly, it's been about 18 months since you've been with us.
Yes.
You've brought us an amazing deal with Regent tonight, haven't you?
I have, yes. I'm going to be telling you the ins and the outs of Regent 7 Seas cruises, what's included, why this deal is so absolutely incredible. I'm so excited to tell you.
And I must say, you are on my list.
Yes.
Because Regent 7 Seas, you've got an amazing reputation. We're talking 6-star premium luxury, aren't we?
Yes, ultra luxury, top end, absolutely beautiful.
I think now I'm 50, I deserve that.
You do. I mean, I've done 100 of these cruises.
You haven't?
I have, yeah. I'm actually 100 years old, but because of the amount of cruises I've done, this is how young you can look. One day.
Listen, I'm looking forward to cruising with Regent. So we're going to be joining you two ladies a little bit later on.
Definitely.
Do you remember last week we actually we had that amazing goodie bag to give away? Well, Jeanette Bascott has won it, so that'll be on its way to you right now. But anybody that's booking a cruise tonight, you'll be entered into our prize draw, and you will receive, one of you will receive, an exclusive Planet Cruise Christmas goodie bag. Oh, it's a Christmas one this week. So yes, and that's everybody that books a cruise with us from tonight's show. But we're going to start with an amazing cruise from P&O. It's on board the Ventura, and just look at the price on this, because it's 12 nights, and the price starts at £789. Now, I don't know about you, but now it's getting a little bit, it's like nearly the shortest day of the year today, isn't it? And you really start to get a bit down, don't you? Especially once Christmas is out the way and things. Well, imagine getting some winter sun in March of next year. And the great thing, this is taking all around the Canaries, so pretty much guaranteed great, great weather. But let's take you on board P&O and talk you through. Now, I've cruised with P&O a couple of times. Absolutely wonderful. Obviously, been in the industry many, many years. And their ships are beautiful, but everything about P&O has a very much a British feel as well. Just looking at the statements, so yes, you've got your proper tea and coffee in your staterooms, of course, as well. All of the, if you've never cruised before, so much is included. Wonderful food, and again, you've got a massive choice with P&O. Beautiful ships, so you can see there just a little idea of the dining facilities on board. Obviously, they are the speciality restaurants as well. I know one of the favourite restaurants there, Cinder, absolutely gorgeous. And just looking here, if you say, never cruised, imagine having all of your breakfast, all of your lunch, your evening meals, every single night. Amazing service, of course, with P&O as well. And then such a wonderful choice of bars and restaurants. There are numerous restaurants to choose from, actually. Looking there at the Oasis Spa there, of course, as well. Oh, if you've ever been on these, they're absolutely wonderful. Massive choice of things to do with P&O, but I'll be honest, sometimes on a cruise, what I like to do is just chill and relax. I do occasionally do the gym, occasionally, not too often though. And the great thing I always think with any cruise is that everything there is at hand. I love the theatre shows as well. I know some of the shows I've seen with P&O have been some of the best at seeing. Also, obviously, very British, so if you've got a comedian on board, they're going to have a mostly British sense of humour, things like that. but an absolutely outstanding experience. And the value that P&O are giving tonight, you know, this is working out around about £65 per person per night. So starting at just £65 per person per night. And when you see there, that's all of your meals. Oh, that looks very nice, by the way, doesn't it? Yes. It's all your meals, all of your entertainment, of course, as well. And incredible service as well on board the beautiful Ventura. Now, I know when it comes to Canaries, I always think just a great destination. If you want some winter sun, but you don't want to cruise too far, you don't obviously have any flights as well. So this is straight out of Southampton, so it makes it nice and easy. Great thing, of course, with a cruise out of Southampton, you can take as much luggage as you actually like. Now, you've got a few days at sea, so just enjoy those days at sea, get to know the ship. The weather will start to get better as you head towards Madeira. Now, Madeira, one of my favourite places. I love gardening, so Madeira, I always, when I think of Madeira, I think of the wonderful botanical gardens, beautiful plants, beautiful scenery. You've got this kind of wonderful green, rugged scenery. And the temperature in Madeira, I always call it eternal spring. So, you know that lovely feeling when spring's in the air, you've got temperatures around about 20 or the early 20s. That's the temperature that Madeira pretty much gets all year round. And something that you're bound to do, which something I did, I went on a little trip and tasted some gorgeous Madeira wine and cake, of course, as well. So it's a lovely place, really is very, very beautiful. Now, we're making our way over to Santa Cruz, of course, the capital of La Palma. Lots and lots of great architecture here. In fact, there's even, I didn't visit, but there is a naval museum here that's got the replica of Christopher Columbus's Santa Maria as well. But a beautiful, beautiful place. Just looking there at the gorgeous little streets there. And, of course, beautiful beaches. And so even in March, you could be getting fantastic temperatures, of course. Then on to Gran Canaria. Been there many, many times. You've got all of the black lava, of course, the white sand beaches. Just a beautiful place to chill and relax. And sometimes on a cruise I do lots of excursions things, but I tend to, you know, with the Canaries, I like to just have a nice wander and potter around there and just enjoy the great weather and, of course, the beaches as well. Now, from Gran Canaria on to Lanzarote. Now, last time I was in Lanzarote, about a year ago, actually, I did a tour around the national park and saw the fantastic volcanic landscape. And it really was incredible. It reminded me, not that I've ever been, but it reminded me of the moon, seriously. You know, the landscape from the volcanic eruptions that dated back to the 1730s were just incredible. Quite, you know, quite eerie, actually, in a way. You know, just got these vast areas of volcanic landscape. But you have, of course, got the wonderful beaches, of course, as well. And then we've got a day at sea. So just enjoy the Ventura, and then we make our way over to Lisbon. Now, I've only actually been to Lisbon once, but would love to go back there. I was a bit naughty. There's that fantastic bridge, of course, as well. But I did just sit and have a few beers with and a few custard tarts. Trams, of course, do go on the trams. Do you know, Lisbon is actually one of the, I'm sure many of you know this, but one of the oldest cities in the world with incredible architecture as well. But yeah, I was a little bit lazy when I was there, and I had a little wander around, but I did just sit and have a couple of lovely beers and a few custard tarts as well. And then, of course, a couple of days at sea, and then back to Southampton. An amazing deal to kickstart the show. And so I know, you know, to get away for 12 nights, working out £65 per person tonight, so from £65 per person, and everything that you're seeing right now included. But by the way, they are beautiful pools and things, aren't there? There's the atrium, of course, as well, on board the Ventura. And, of course, very family-friendly as well. So in terms of what's included, we'll have a quick look here. So we've got tonight, I know some of you might be a little bit strapped for cash with it being so close to Christmas, but we have got deposits starting from just £1 per person on selected departure dates. Price tonight does start from £65 per person. And I forgot to mention, actually, we have got some later dates into May and June and September and October, and there are no service charges on sailings departing after May 2019. So do bear that in mind. So all of that will be included. And something that I would highly recommend, traffic's a bit of a nightmare nowadays, isn't it? So if you don't live close to Southampton, the last thing you want to be doing is driving down on the day, having the stress of maybe arriving a little bit late. So we've got a great relationship with the Holiday Inn in Winchester. So you can actually stay there the night before from only £95 per person. You're going to get a great breakfast. You would get your parking as well. You've got to bear in mind your parking, that's 12 nights of parking, so that would be included as well if you stay in the Holiday Inn, and you'd get your port transfers as well. So really worth doing that. Just makes it a lot easier and works out great value as well. Now, talking of great value, price-wise, we've got a lot of dates on this one. So pretty much guaranteed great weather throughout these dates. But the inside starts at $789. Got to say, some really good prices even in the middle of summer there. The one that caught my eye was the 31st of August. I thought that looks amazing actually for the August there, starting at $959, and that September date as well, $879. Don't forget, we have got those deposits starting from just £1 per person as well, and we are finding more and more. If you do book in advance, you can get some absolutely fantastic deals, and we've got great prices there on the ocean view and of course the balconies as well. But you know, we all have our wish list, don't we? We all, you know, they're always like itineraries that you dream of, or cruise companies or cruise ships that you'd love to try. Well, now I'm nearly 50. I keep saying I've just got to get used to it, okay? A cruise company that I am absolutely determined to try next year is Regent 7 Seas, because I have heard so many amazing things about them from customers. And here to tell us all about this incredible 6-star experience is, of course, Kelly. Kelly, thank you for joining us.
No problem at all.
You are, honestly, you are top of my list, I mean that.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I've had a few friends here, actually a couple of presenters that cruised with you, and they said it was outstanding.
It is.
You're a different league, aren't you?
Yeah, we are a league of our own almost. It's almost an experience like no other, I guess would be the way to explain it. Ultra luxury, world's most luxurious fleet, new standard in luxury cruising. It is just an absolutely incredible experience, it really is.
You are truly all-inclusive, aren't you?
Yes.
Everything.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct. So the concept of us, just for the benefit of anybody who hasn't heard of us before, or anybody that hasn't cruised with us before, it's really simple. You genuinely will not need to put your hand in your pocket, unless you really want to, for the duration of that entire voyage, as I just said.
All the excursions as well?
Absolutely. That is your premium drinks, that is your specialty dining, your service charges, your gratuities, your unlimited Wi-Fi throughout the vessel, flights and transfers. And as you just said, the biggest value that I would say that we offer is the fact that we include those unlimited shore excursions within every single port of call.
And actually, I'm not being funny, but you can sometimes book a more affordable cruise, but then by the time you've added all your drinks, your gratuities, your excursions, your Wi-Fi, you can end up paying considerably more than the initial price. Everything's included here, and we are talking ultra luxury, aren't we? Different league.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Does that also mean, presumably, a lot of space per passenger?
Yeah, industry leading in space to guest ratios, industry leading in crew to guest ratios, all suite accommodation, all balcony accommodation.
And even your, we start here with the deluxe veranda suite, but they're far larger than a standard balcony suite, aren't they?
Yeah, 301 square feet of space for our entry grade level.
And that's
suite.
the entry level.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, let's have a look.
Well, you can see
oh my word.
as we scroll through. So you've got the beautiful Elite's king-sized slumber beds that are featured here on the screen.
That looks big.
Yeah, absolutely huge. Your private veranda. You've got the separate living area there. We've got walk-in wardrobes to offer our guests as well. The walk-in wardrobes are insane. I used to work on cruise ships, and I swear to you, the walk-in wardrobes are the size of what my crew cabin used to be. So absolutely beautiful. Some of our ships will feature a bath and a walk-in shower as standard in every single suite.
And just looking at some beautiful areas on board, aren't they?
Oh yeah, beautiful lounges and bars, all of our specialty dining restaurants in the areas here. It almost creates a lighting and an ambience, I guess, that makes you feel almost like you're not on a cruise ship. It is almost like a boutique luxury hotel rather than being on a cruise ship. So just
sorry,
beautiful
I'm
quality.
sitting here thinking I've thought about cruising with you for say the last few years, and I think next year should definitely be my year. Now, the food, I can only imagine.
Oh, the food is Michelin-style dining that we offer. Absolutely, you know, anything from French to Italian.
And all the specialty restaurants all included,
absolutely,
yeah?
you can, as I always do, order one of everything from the menu, and you're never going to be asked to sign, you're never going to be asked to hand your room key over. Just beautiful, yeah.
Wow. Can I just ask, and how big is a Seven Seas Voyager then? What kind of size is she, passenger-wise?
Passenger-wise, so we are looking at 700 guests on board. Yep, that's 700 guests on board a 42,363 thousand vessel, basically, ton vessel. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, 700 guests on board, and we have the ships all designed, constructed in such a way that actually they could accommodate double the amount of guests than they actually do. So we could easily accommodate 1,500 guests on board.
And some other companies would.
Oh yeah,
but you don't.
Yeah, no.
And no, look, let's be honest. You know, we do have more affordable cruises on the show every week. But when you look at the standard, the value, if you can afford it, it might be, you know, I want to do this for my 50th birthday. I'll be honest, I think I'm 50, you know.
I still can't believe you're 50.
They've got special lighting for me, you know. They have to bring in a special makeup artist for me. Thank you.
It's okay.
But I have to do a lot of cruises, you see. I think it does keep you young, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, absolutely. It's
By the way, not too close up on that camera, right? But we better just take you on board and give you an idea of where you're going to be cruising. Now, we fly you over to Miami, and we do. We put you up in Miami for a one-night stay. Now, obviously, if you speak to Planet Cruise, we could extend this, you know, if you want to spend a few extra nights there. But I love Miami. I am always the palest person there, but I love people watching, don't you?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
I really do. And obviously, you've got South Beach, you've got all the 1920s Art Deco architecture, but it is a seriously buzzing place, and you have got to go there at least once.
South Beach is immense, isn't it?
It is. And I like dining. I mean, you know, I love dining down Lincoln Road and things like that. You've got loads of alfresco dining. But it really is a fascinating place. And what really makes it special is that 1920s architecture. It's stunning, isn't it?
Yeah, beautiful. And as you said, just some really interesting people to watch.
There are some really interesting people, yeah. You think I look young. There's a lady that, honestly, I shouldn't say this, but her face looks about like a 20-year-old, but she was wearing a tiny bikini when I was there, and she definitely wasn't 20. Anyway, I shouldn't say that, but it's a great place. It's great. But we are then going to embark the stunning Seven Seas Voyager for a 10-night cruise, and this is going to be sensational. Right, talk us through then, Kelly.
So as I said, Seven Seas Voyager, total of 700 guests. You could easily accommodate over 1,500 guests, industry-leading in space-to-guest ratios. Now, for the 700 guests on board, 473 crew members. So somebody there to cater for your every wish, your every whim. You're not going to be waiting or lining or queuing up for anything at all on board this ship here. Lots to do in the public spaces as well. Several lounges and bars. You've got all of your beautiful specialty dining restaurants to enjoy. You can enjoy as many of those wonderful cocktails that you've just seen that are featured within that video. No unexpected bar tabs at the end of your cruise, which is a winner for me always.
And you're allowed every drink on the shelf. I'm not being funny, but you know, all the top spirits.
All of your premium branded spirits. You've got your 27 pouring wine, Chateauneuf perhaps with your steak if you'd like to, your French champagnes, your cocktails, your martinis, your mocktails, your specialty teas, your coffees, your soft drinks. I could go on and on and on with this.
Don't you want to do this? I mean, you know, and I know, you know, it may not be in everyone's budget, but if you can afford this year, you know, if you're thinking, I really deserve this. Maybe you've cruised a lot, like I have, and you've done the 4-star, the 5-star, and you just think, for once in your life, for your 50th perhaps, or your 60th, your special wedding anniversary, this is one to go for. And I will be honest, the reason we don't feature Regent 7 Seas very often is because we absolutely wait till we've got an exceptional deal, and we have got it tonight. We truly, truly have.
Yeah.
And anyway, we're on board now. You're going to have to force yourself to get off, okay? Because this ship is going to be wonderful. But it is worth getting off, because we're first of all going to your private island. Not your private island, Kelly, but
I wish it was my private.
But this belongs to your company, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. Our very own private island.
And it's the Great Stirrup Cay Island. I mean, oh my word.
Just look at that.
I mean, look at that. How turquoise is that sea?
Absolutely. You can just picture yourself in that ocean right now, can't you? Absolutely gorgeous. Now, as I was saying, anyway, to yourselves here, so we've got the 10-night voyage. 12-night voyage, even. 12-night voyage.
Yeah, but 10-night cruise.
10-night cruise, yeah, because we've got the overnight stay in the hotel. With that voyage, you've got those shore excursions that I was mentioning that are included.
Of course.
Now, the shore excursions, within this, we've got 55 free shore excursions included, and you can do as many as time permits.
So you could even do like a couple in a day if you could.
You can do as many as time permits. There's no limitation to this. We only take groups of a maximum of 30 as well, so the VIP experience continues
so again,
ashore.
No big crowds, no big groups.
Exactly.
I'll be honest, I think I'll give the excursion a miss that day and just lie on that beach.
Well, if you wanted to do anything out in the lovely Stirrup Cay, you could do your paddle boarding, you could do your kayaking excursions out here. So we've got something for every taste, every style, every ability. The one I would recommend would be the Stingray City shore excursion, which is just absolutely fantastic.
Oh, well, now you're tempting me now.
Yeah, you get taken out to the middle of the ocean to this beautiful sandbank. You get to feed and swim and snorkel with the stingrays. It's brilliant.
So, you don't need to choose these now, do you, when you book?
No, you don't have to choose them now. You can reserve them before you get on board, or you can speak to your destination.
And then we're on to San Juan next, aren't we?
Over to San Juan.
Do you have excursions here as well?
We do, of course. Every single port, of course, I said. So you've got your lovely city tours in here where you'll be able to immerse yourselves in the culture and the history of this wonderful place. The architect here is from the 17th century, so it's really historical. Lots and lots to see, lots to do here. Rainforest trek excursions as well is something you might want to do, and they'll take you up to the top of the observation tower. You'll get beautiful views of the entirety of San Juan as well from here. Fantastic choice of excursions, really. Bacardi and Rum Distillery, though, that's the one I would do.
I'll be with you on that one.
Yeah.
Now then to St Thomas, and I visited St Thomas for my mum's 70th. We went to St Magnus Bay, which is one of the most beautiful beaches and bays in the entire world, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it's top three beaches in the world, Magnus Bay. Yeah, so that is absolutely the place to head to when you're in St Thomas. Ladies, though, the shopping in St Thomas.
I was going to say it's really good, isn't it?
Top notch, yeah, absolutely top notch. So some lovely beaches to see out in St Thomas, yeah.
And then on to St Barts. Have you got some excursions here as well?
In St Barts as well, yes, we have some lovely excursions in St Barts.
And again, there's 55 to choose from.
There's 55 to choose from.
You know, again, just look at the beaches. Look at this paradise. Imagine spending time there. And the great thing is, you know that you have an amazing day in St Barts, but then you go back to that fabulous ship as well.
You are, yeah.
This is the dream, isn't it?
Exactly.
Really
so you have that long day, having all of your wonderful adventures and your excursions. You come back to the ship. You have your champagne cocktail.
And we should say with the excursions, and they're all included, you could be adventurous, but you might want to do something that's, really kind of a bit more low-key, or, choice is yours.
The choice is yours, absolutely.
And then on to Dominica, isn't it?
Yes, which is a very, very beautiful tropical island featuring Emerald Pool, which you may have seen in some advertisements on TV.
Is that the kind of the hair advert?
Yes.
Yes. I remember, the shampoo advert.
The shampoo advert,
it's all coming back to me now. Yeah, of course. Very famous advert.
Very famous advert. Very tropical island here. You could do river tubing here, down the Leu River if you fancied it.
I like that, yeah.
Yeah, so down the cascading and bubbling rapids.
I was a bit nervous doing it, but, excursions are so well organised to the highest standards. It's a lot of fun. So you will have a fabulous day there. Then, St Martin. St Martin fascinates me because you've got it's a very small island, but you've got the French and Dutch side. Yeah. And they are so different, aren't they?
Very different, yeah. It's a very clear border there, isn't there?
It's bizarre, but you'll know when you're in the Dutch side, you'll know when you're in the French side. That's all I'd say, but they are very different. But it's, again, wonderful beaches, gorgeous restaurants.
The excursion to do out in St Martin's has to be your America's Cup racing excursion, which has won best excursion for 10 consecutive years. And you'll be out grinding the winches, adjusting the sails, actually racing with the racing team. You'll get a celebration rum punch at the end to celebrate your win, hopefully, as well. So, fabulous excursion. Yeah, brilliant.
And then we've got, now, make the most of the next 2 days because you're going to be on board this absolutely stunning ship.
Yep, 2 sea days.
Yeah, so just make the most of all the fabulous food, the drinks, every single facility. Back to Miami, where you will be very sad to disembark, but you'll be flown back to the UK and you'll be booking your next 7 Seas cruise.
Yeah, you will. 100%, definitely.
Now, let's just remind you what's included, because it's everything.
Yep.
You know, don't forget absolutely everything. So, fully all-inclusive. So that's every single drink you could imagine. You can see why I like this one. Tips and Wi-Fi. Is that full Wi-Fi?
Yep, full unlimited Wi-Fi throughout the vessel included. Yes, absolutely.
Wow.
And I always try and say to our guests that come and see us do these presentations on the brand and the company, have a think about what you pay for your last cruise.
Yeah.
Have a think about it. What did you pay to get on the ship, and then what did you actually spend when you were on board?
I would say it's not what you paid to get on, it's what you paid when you got off.
Exactly.
Up to 55 complimentary shore excursions. They can cost you hundreds and hundreds of pounds, obviously.
Yeah.
Now, I forgot to mention this. This is something that Planet Cruise have added, which is brilliant. You actually get to choose from one of these. So, complimentary UK chauffeur service. I believe that's within a 50-mile radius of your home. Or airport parking. Again, that would be for all 12 nights. Or you could choose the VIP lounge at the airport as well. So, that's something extra that's included tonight. The Miami Hotel stay again. We could probably extend that, just ask us for more details. Return flights. And they are based on London, but tonight, I'll tell you, it's an extra special show. We've got complimentary regional flights from Manchester, Glasgow, Edinburgh, Birmingham or Belfast. This is one of the best deals we've ever had from you, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And the price is, just in it, do you know what? I get a new holiday allowance next year. I'm just having a look here. So February, we've got the 12th of February 2019 and the 22nd as well.
Just bearing in mind that's all the inclusivities we've kind of skimmed over. That includes a suite. We're all suite accommodation, all balcony accommodation, the service that you're going to be provided with on board.
So even the deluxe around that, it's not like your standard room with a balcony.
No.
Over 300 square feet.
Yeah, 301 square feet of space, walk-in wardrobe, balcony, bath and shower. Marble-appointed bathrooms, L'Occitane amenities, king-size bed. Beautiful. Right. You're going to have a great time.
OK. Kelly, I'm just going to go and book this.
He's off.
I'll leave you and Ruth to finish the show. No, seriously, very impressed. Thank you so much.
No problem at all. Thank you.
And I will say, give us a call tonight. Obviously, we've got all of you cruise experts ready to take call. If you want more information, give us contact, but go for this one because it's amazing. Thank you so much.
No worries. Thank you.
Don't leave it so long next time.
Definitely won't.
Right. Now, going to move on to our next cruise. So I'm giggling because I actually heard him here, oh, where's the horn sound? But there it is. I was like, what horn sound? Now, we've actually got a little deal that's come in with Fred Olsen for you. Now, I love the look of this. It's on board the Braemar for the 1st of May next year, and it's an Amsterdam and Antwerp city break from Southampton. It's a nice little cruise, this one, and the price starts from £535 per person. Now, it will include, by the way, we've got an exclusive deposit, so just £1 per person on this one, and you will get free all-inclusive drinks, plus your tips, and Fred, they're doing an offer right now, so you can actually get 3 cruises for the price of 2. So those are the options you've got available. The ID number for that one is 172830. So that's a little cheeky one that's just come in with, of course, Fred Olsen. Now, a couple of years ago, I was very pleased to cruise with Princess Cruises. I always feel so boastful, sorry, talking about all the cruises I've done, but I do love my cruise holidays. And I actually cruised with Princess with friends that had never been on a cruise before, so they're a little bit nervous, didn't know if they'd enjoy cruising. They had the most incredible time. Let's show you why. So, well, first of all, this is on board the Emerald Princess. It's a lovely little cruise from just taking you from Barcelona all the way over to Rome. But Princess, incredible standards. Again, when you cruise with Princess, you come back feeling so wonderful, so relaxed. And Princess have got obviously destinations all the way around the world, but great standard of food, entertainment, quite a laid-back feel, you know, it's not too formal or anything like that, but absolutely amazing standards. And this is what I love about cruising. We've seen here, you know, in one single holiday, you can get to see so much of the world. You know, often we'll go on a standard, you know, land holiday, you just see one place. And when you only do maybe one holiday a year, that's all you get to see. Now, with a cruise, every day is different. Loads of exciting adventures, loads of new places. Try different types of food as well. Some things I enjoyed doing with Princess Cruises, believe it or not, I enjoyed my experience in the nightclub, which I've never done before. I honestly had a great time there, but also movies and stars, of course. But such a lot of choice. You know, lots of bars, lots of restaurants, lots of entertainment. In fact, fantastic entertainment. And it's all there. You know, often we forget that on a cruise ship, it's all there. So you're not walking miles, you're not getting taxis. Everything is there for you to take advantage of and enjoy, and so much included. Now, a lovely little itinerary, this one. So, we're going to fly you from the UK to Barcelona. Now, again, if you wanted to spend a bit of time in Barcelona, then we could arrange it a few extra days, post-cruise, of course, or pre-cruise, I should say. And then your first days at sea to get to explore this gorgeous ship, the Emerald Princess, and a little bit of a taste of British Gibraltar. It's really, when I've been to Gibraltar, it really is. It's a little bit like stepping back in time. You know, you kind of, there's things like that. You know, you remember that the UK used to have, you know, the phone boxes. Now, something you do have to do, of course, is go up and see the Barbary apes. I felt very at home next to them. You can see why when you put my face next to that one. There's definitely a similarity there. There is, isn't there? Let's be honest. Same facial hair, same colouring, but ladies, do hold on to your handbags. They are a bit cheeky. They weren't best behaviour when I was there. I don't know whether they just kind of felt I was part of the family, but yes, do hold on to your handbags because they can be a little bit cheeky. But it's a great place. It really is a bit like stepping back in time. A day at sea, then over to Marseille. Do you know, when I went to Marseille, the gateway to Provence, I just wandered. You know, you've got the fields of lavender there, but I just did a little bit of shopping and things as well. Lovely place, absolutely gorgeous. Then Genoa next. Again, the gateway to Portofino here. Wonderful. Oh, look at this. Absolutely beautiful. Paradise, isn't it, there? Again, I like to just people watch, sit there with a nice little glass of wine, perhaps a little stroll, a little wander. You know, the great thing on a cruise, you can do as much or as little as you like. And also, you know, some of these places might be new to you. Don't forget, the cruises are brilliant at giving you information. There's an information desk there. You can find out, you know, all about the destinations, what to do. There's loads of advice, you know, so you can always plan what you can do on each day. Then Florence and Pisa. I had to do it when I went. I had to, obviously, do the old photo next to the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Didn't go to Florence, but I did have a little trip over to Lucca, which is absolutely beautiful. It's about 45 minutes away, but it's a real hidden gem, absolutely stunning. But yes, you've got to get that iconic picture holding up the Leaning Tower of Pisa. There'll be about another 1,000 people doing it at the same time, but honestly, you've got to do it. And then over to Civitavecchia, Rome, where you disembark, and you're transferred to the airport and flown back to the UK. But a lovely, nice itinerary there. Forgot to mention, by the way, tonight with Princess, we have got free flights and transfers as well. Normally, the price of those would be added on extra, but the reason why the price is so low, we are giving those free tonight. It's only $829 for that 7-night cruise. You've got to bear in mind as well, if you look at the lead date on this, that's for the 31st of August as well. You know, often prices can be very high at that time of year, but that lead date there, the price starts at just $829. Do you know, I've not eaten much today. I'm looking at these pictures. It's a nightmare, just fantasising about all that food. Anyway, let's show you what's included on this one as well. So we are going to give you free flights tonight and transfers up to the value of £350. And if the flights are over that value, only the difference will need to be paid, and you only need a deposit tonight. So $829 is that lead price there, based on the 31st of August. We have got to show you the other prices that we've got for you on this. We've got some great dates, actually. Starting off the 18th of May through to June, July, August there. And I'll be honest, those prices don't vary much at all, do they? You know, so you've got great prices. What I would suggest, when you look at the difference for maybe, say, an outside, sometimes the difference there is as little as £50. That's about £7 per person per night. So do definitely look at going for an outside. Then you've got obviously a room with a view. Really nice to wake up every day and see where you are. Great prices on the balcony and the suites as well. I know Princess do some great mini suites at fantastic prices. Lots more room, lots more, say, luxury with those as well. But guess who's back on the sofa? A great friend of mine, but I'm feeling a bit envious tonight because Ruth from Celebrity Cruises is with us, and you have just come back from cruising on the Edge.
I have.
I'm so, honestly,
Well, I know I was showing you some little videos and photos on my phone that I took. I only landed yesterday morning, but she's incredible.
Well, let's be honest, Ruth, we did have very high expectations.
We did. But let me read you a couple of quotes.
Go on, go on.
So, the Telegraph says, the rule book has been ripped up. The Times says, is this the world's most high-tech cruise ship? Forbes said, the world's coolest cruise ship.
No.
This is the publicity this ship has had in its first week.
Now, I've... God, I keep boasting. Just tell me off at home. But I have cruised a Celebrity 8 times now.
I know.
Solstice class usually.
Yes.
And I just thought it couldn't get better than that. But this is a different league.
Remember the Lawn Club and how that blew people away and what things like that did for Celebrity Cruises when Solstice class launched? Edge and Edge class will take Celebrity to a whole other level.
Now, Ruth has brought us, I'm looking at the price on the screen, that looks like a standard Celebrity price to me. In fact, it looks like a very low Celebrity price. However, that price is for the brand new sister ship of the Edge.
Celebrity Apex.
And are they identical?
They will be absolutely identical. Twins, exactly. So although I'm talking about Edge, then definitely you will know that this is going to be identical on Celebrity Apex.
She'll just be the slightly younger sister.
Slightly, about 15 months younger. The pool deck here, I have never seen a longer pool on a cruise ship. It is almost an Olympic-sized swimming pool. It really is. This beautiful solarium, which at night is stunning as well. We have the retreat for our suite guests. The rooftop garden I absolutely love. This is the new version of the Lawn Club, because we've done the Lawn Club. We have musicians in the trees as well. Now, we'll talk about the infinite verandas as well as we go through, because I just had one, and they are brand new, the first in the industry. So we'll talk about those.
Sorry, looking at the spa.
Well, the spa also designed by the incredible Kelly Hoppen. It is beautiful. And Aqua Class, I know you love Aqua Class. Aqua Class is the way to go because a lot of this spa is included.
I actually feel emotional looking at this, Ruth. Now, this is the magic carpet, isn't it?
I've been on it. We've got a picture of me on it. It's breathtaking. So, at night, it's lit up. So, there you go, at night as well.
Is she bar at night, the magic carpet?
She's 4 different things. There you can see the Edge launches. That is where she was first designed to be. But we'll talk about
the
different
Grand Plaza,
places.
sorry.
It's stunning. And there are light shows with music with that 3-story chandelier. Eden, now this was my favourite spot on the whole ship. This is 7,000 square feet of glass from floor to ceiling, spanning 3 decks. There is planting everywhere. It's facing out to the ocean. Cafe in the daytime, but at night, performance artists. The venues on this ship are incredible. They really are. Oh, and I did go shopping. Look at that. We have Tiffany on board. We have Bulgari on board. Cartier. It is the most beautiful ship in the world.
I think I need to book 2 cruises next
year.
You
might.
I really do. I need to do this, Ruth. I'll be honest, the only reason I hadn't booked is because I was moving house and I didn't know when it was going to happen. But I desperately want to go on the Edge. However, we've got the younger sister tonight, the Apex. Now,
we
we've
do,
got some
but
pictures,
everything you're seeing is exactly the same.
So,
yes.
whichever ship you book. Cause
It's identical.
now, we've got some pictures, I believe, Ruth.
We do. Now, there you go. There was me on the magic carpet. Now, it was designed to be at the destination gateway on deck 2, so a really comfortable way to sit, relax, and enter onto the tenders, the launches.
Because normally I won't be through that.
It's a wobbly gangway when the sea is choppy, isn't it?
So
Here I was on deck 5 when it was raw on 5. So it's a seafood restaurant where you can dine indoors, or we actually have a revolving door, which you would normally see in hotels, and we were dining al fresco at the seafood restaurant suspended on deck 5. Now, it also goes up to an extension of the pool deck, or you can have dinner on the edge on deck 16. This is me out at the rooftop garden, so let me tell you about the rooftop garden.
Now, this is the bit that I'm most interested in, actually.
It's beautiful area. We have the rooftop garden grill, so you can dine al fresco under the stars as well.
I didn't even know that.
There are musicians in the carved trees up there. It's full of planting.
Are they real plants?
Oh, absolutely. They are living, growing plants. Absolutely. We have a gardener who is actually watering them and taking care of them. Our sunset bar is up there. The views from the top of the ship are spectacular. There is art up there. It's absolutely beautiful.
Wow.
I loved the rooftop garden.
And I bet at night it's, I mean...
Oh, it is. That's where we have musicians up there as well. Beautiful lighting. Oh, dear. Sorry. That's not me in my stateroom. This was me in the spa, in the relaxation room. That is a bed just to relax on in the spa. And I know I'm not that big, but look how enormous these beautiful relaxation beds are.
Dear.
Yes.
Wow.
I had a wonderful few days on board Edge.
Wow,
I can
wow,
tell
wow.
you.
It's a different league. It's a different
It is.
concept. I cannot believe the price that we've got tonight.
I know. And it's a beautiful itinerary.
Isn't it?
It is.
Anyway, just look at the time.
I know. We've got to move on.
We have. So, obviously... we're cruising out of Southampton. First day at sea. First day at sea, I would be exploring every single part of the
Absolutely.
Apex. And then we're making our way over to Bergen, aren't we?
Yes, which is a 14th century port and town. It's actually Norway's second city, but it's actually very quaint. It's dramatic mountain scenery. It's a World Heritage City as well. There's a great funicular.
Yeah, there it is.
There you go, you see. So you can get spectacular views.
I'm going to say, when you get to the
well.
top, the views are outstanding.
They really, really are. Yes, there's the Edward Grieg, if you love your classical music museum there as well.
And obviously some lovely areas just to have coffee and to people watch.
Yep.
Then it's Allison next, isn't it?
It is, and this is a beautiful town. It's built on 5 islands that are all linked by bridges, and it's known for its Art Deco architecture. It's got an Art Nouveau district. It's so colourful. There's a bird safari that you can do. There's an aquarium. There's the wonderful lighthouse, and they're also famous for their fish soup. There you go.
There you go.
Look at the cobbled streets.
And then Garanga is next, isn't
Oh,
it?
now Gairanga, you feel like you are docked in somebody's back garden. This is the ultimate part of the fjords. It really is. You've got 5,000-foot waterfalls cascading down, which you feel you can reach out and touch. The incredible viewing point, so you can take a bus up to the skywalk and you can have that view from the top of the fjord. It is absolutely incredible. It's 1,500 feet high.
And then on to Stavanger next.
Yes. Now, this is a gateway to the most iconic hikes and the fjords. It's very easy to walk into from the ship. It's got lots of quirky cafes, museums. It's got the cathedral in Dominican Square.
I went to the Canning Museum there, which sounds really...
Did you?
It sounds really boring. It was Keith that used to present the show with us, and obviously went to plan it. But it's actually really good.
It is.
It really
it's
was.
incredible.
Yeah. But again, it's a lovely place. I mean, just to wander around. I always think everything is so fresh and clean, you know, and so unspoiled, isn't it?
Yes, it's beautiful.
And so uncommercialised.
There you go, and there's the viewing platform up there as well. Incredible.
And then
Another
final day
at
sea
to enjoy this incredible ship.
Oh, and then back to Southampton.
Yeah. I just want to tell you about the infinite verandas, because these are a first at sea. And we have king-size beds on our ship as well.
In fact, let's have a look at some more images.
Oh, yeah. Now, look, there you go, at night. So this is the Grand Plaza where I showed you. This leads off to Cafe El Bacho, to beautiful restaurants, specialty restaurants like Fine Cut Steakhouse, lots of new specialty restaurants, and the Martini bar there at the foot of the chandelier, but the chandelier has incredible music and light shows at night.
I know.
Yes.
It's like a wonderful light display.
It really is. What else are we going to show you? Let's have a look. There you go, the magic carpet, which we have talked about quite a lot, but it's incredible that you can dine out there as well. Dinner on the edge. Now, wouldn't that just be incredible? Nothing below you but 16 decks of water.
And have we got any images of your infinite balcony? I'm just going to...
I'm not sure.
No, I don't think...
Well, let's have a look, see what comes up. That's the solarium, which is beautiful and quiet. Eden we've talked about. I loved. It's an incredible sensory experience with performance artists. 4 main restaurants, not 1. So Normandy is French, Tuscan Italian, Cosmopolitan American, and Cyprus, which is
sorry,
Greek.
are they all included, sir?
They are. They're all included, and you will, if you have the set dining times, you will be assigned to one of them. But if you have select dining, you can not only dine at whatever time you wish, you can dine in any of those 4 restaurants that you wish. Yes. Now, here you go.
Oh, there you go. Sorry,
Veranda.
stop. There it is.
Yes. Now, what's incredible is at the flick of a switch, the glass lowers. So the balcony is within your stateroom. They're 20% bigger. They're designed by Kelly Hoppen. The mattresses, the most comfortable I've ever slept on, they are cashmere. The lighting is controlled by the flick of a switch to different moods. The dressing table, you can literally slide the table away so you have the full-length mirror that is lit and giving you so much more space.
I mean, celebrity staterooms have always been exceptionally designed, but this is a different
This is a whole other level.
Anyway,
done us proud.
Oh, I'll have that one. Anyway,
there you go.
So now, what is brilliant tonight, you're going to be one of the first to sail on this brand new ship. Now, when the Edge was launched, you know how quickly she started to sell out, yeah? So you're going to be one of the first. You get a free classics drinks package on Ocean View, or above. Half-price grats when booking an Ocean View and above as well. Just call for details. And as ever, you can add on a night at the Holiday Inn in Winchester from just £95 per person. Price-wise, I will say, amazing.
Phenomenal
for a brand new
pricing.
ship. Phenomenal.
It really is. And actually, when you look at the Ocean View price, it's only £200 to go up to Ocean View, which on this sort of itinerary you want a view, and that then will include your classic drinks package.
So give us a call. This one will sell very quickly tonight.
And everyone knows about our drinks package. We've talked about it so many times.
I'd never be bored of talking about it.
I know.
So you've also got some other sailings as well, haven't you?
Because Apex is going to be sailing for 4 sailings from Southampton. So we've talked about the Fjords. The inaugural is an 8-night Spain and Portugal, wonderful itinerary. The Northern Europe capital cities going to Amsterdam and Oslo, some beautiful cities in there. Or you can sail from Southampton around to Barcelona and leave the ship in Barcelona.
Well,
but you can be one of the first.
Before you leave us, Ruth, we better mention that drinks package. Just we might have some new viewers.
Oh, go on then.
Go on.
That's true. Well, you're a fan of it. I know you are. I didn't mean it that way. You're not a raging alcoholic, honestly.
No, but I love to start the day with a couple of coffees. You know, cappuccinos, flat whites, and they are wonderful.
Yep.
Huge choice of spirits and wines. We're talking premium spirits here.
We are, yes. We call it our classic drinks package, but it is very much premium brands. Wines, beers, spirits, cocktails, and available in every single venue.
Well, sadly, Ruth, we're not just out of time, we are way over time. But it was worth it.
Always.
Ruth, thank you so much.
You are so welcome. It's been wonderful.
And I will be on the Edge or the Apex very soon, I promise you. I know I will. Right. We have got a lovely deal now from Celestyal Cruises. Let's just give you a little idea. Now, Celestyal joined us on the show around about 12 months ago, and every time we feature them, they have phenomenal bookings. And this is why. They are all-inclusive. They specialise, I mean, they do cruise many destinations, but they really specialise in the Greek islands, such as Mykonos, that we're looking at now, one of my favourite destinations of all time. They include so much. So tips are included, your excursions, you get 3 excursions included in this as well, and it is all-inclusive as well, so all of your drinks, all of your meals. So amazing value and Bear in mind, you're getting everything here. The price starts under £1,100 tonight, which is incredible. Now, I'm just going to give you a quick idea of the destinations. I know we've featured these quite a few times, but we're flying from London to Athens, and look at some of the great destinations here. We're talking about Mykonos, Santorini. Talk about Mykonos, one of my favourite places. You've got the windmills, you've got the Pelican, but what I love to do is just get lost. Oh, there's the windmills, of course, but literally have a little wander around, go up and down the little streets, have a little drink by the gorgeous beaches, but it is the most beautiful place. I will be honest, it's a little bit expensive, so I probably wouldn't stay there personally for a whole week, but to visit it on a cruise ship, just have a little wander, enjoy the beautiful atmosphere and ambience, and say, you know, have a little cheeky drink if you can, just by the sea there. Then Milos, of course, on to Santorini. Now, what is interesting, we learnt from Celestyal Cruises that Santorini, it's very rare to be able to stay there overnight on board, but because of Celestyal's Greek history, of course, they are able to dock there overnight as well. And I was gathering from Route 30, she told me a bit about Santorini, and it actually stemmed from a volcanic explosion that fell and created like a horseshoe as well. So apparently the only way up is via a funicular or donkey, but that's also the only way down as well. And Ruth said, don't take the donkey down, because they do tend to go rather fast. I think it's just there's food on the way down. But it's a beautiful place. And then over to Crete and Ephesus as well. So some wonderful history and incredible architecture there as well. And then finally, back to Athens, where you disembark. But there is so much. I've only given you kind of a quick gloss over there. But what a beautiful itinerary. And you do tend to get great weather. You know, the season tends to really extend on the Greek islands as well. But that's just a little taster of the fabulous architecture and culture that you are going to experience. So it's all inclusive. You also get free shore excursions at selected ports there, return flights, and don't forget you can actually extend your holiday with a pre or post stay in Athens, and a fantastic drinks package included in this one as well. So the value with Celestyal Cruises is absolutely outstanding, but whenever we show you this particular itinerary, it does tend to sell out very, very quickly. And excursion-wise, we are going to include 3 in the price here, so Santorini, Crete and Kusadasi as well. So you will get to see all of that wonderful ancient Roman history there as well. But it's fantastic to see and do all of that and to be paying less than £1,100. And then, price-wise, now we've already had, I will warn you, we have had a couple of sellouts in the junior suites, but the prices there start as little as £1,099 for the inside. You do get, by the way, say all the extras, whether you go for inside, outside, junior suite, or the single. And the single, for all of our ladies and gents, that watch Show Weekly to find a great single deal. Exceptional tonight on that. The price for single cabin there starts at £1,329. And then we have one final cruise to tempt you with, and a little bit of a hidden gem, this one, Azamara Club Cruises. Now, the best way that I could describe Azamara is a 5-star luxury boutique hotel. So these are smaller classic ships that are beautifully maintained, but they've got wonderful intimate dining areas, bars, and I love them. So I've cruised with them twice now and had an incredible time. So let's just give you a little taste of Azamara Club Cruises. Now, again, they've got itineraries all the way around the world. The Pursuit is their latest addition to the fleet, so it's still a small fleet, only 3 ships in the fleet, but look how beautiful these ships are. Now, if you're someone that's maybe don't fancy the bigger ships, or maybe you've kind of thought, oh, I'd just like to have maybe a more smaller, intimate experience, Azamara is certainly for you. Now, the standard is incredible, so we are talking about absolutely beautiful dining, beautiful, say, communal areas, and a lot of space per passenger. I've got to say, when I've cruised with Azamara, no crowds or anything like that, and the most wonderful atmosphere as well. Great entertainment as well. I'll be honest, I didn't expect the entertainment to be outstanding with it being a smaller ship, but it was actually really good as well. Anyway, I'm going to quickly just race the itinerary. We're flying you from London to Venice. If you have never cruised out of Venice, it is one of the most spectacular sailorways that you could ever imagine. And then on to Rijeka next. Never been there, but I gather absolutely beautiful in Croatia there. The third largest Croatian city, and apparently the name means river, but it's got quite an Italian feel to it as well. So I haven't been, but I've heard some great things about it. Then we get an overnight on board in Split next as well. You've got all this fabulous Roman ruins there, so loads of incredible architecture. But some lovely areas just to wander and enjoy that fantastic architecture and scenery as well. Then on to Dubrovnik. You've got those wonderful stone walls, of course, here. Look at those. It's amazing, doesn't it? I'm from the city of York, but yeah, they look spectacular. Some nice Roman walls in York, but there's Dubrovnik for you. And then Hvar. Now, absolutely beautiful here. You've got all those wonderful inland lavender fields, got all the little islands around there. You can take some lovely little boat trips, actually, some really nice little boat trips out and about just to explore those lovely little islands surrounding this. And then you do get the real highlight on this for me, because whenever I've visited Venice, it's been a real kind of whistle-stop tour. You actually get an overnight on board as well. And I will say, obviously Venice does get quite busy, but that September date would be a little bit quiet, I'd have thought, in Venice as well. But imagine actually being able to see Venice by day and by night as well. And the price there starts at just £2,049 per person there. So all your free drinks and tips. You've got your overnight on board in Split and Venice. And we are doing tonight, the reason why the price is very good tonight for Azamara, it is a buy one, get one half price. So that's on the second guest. Now, we've already included that saving in the price on the screen, but that is a really great price for Azamara tonight. And you will get free Wi-Fi when you book an Ocean View stateroom or above as well. And return flights based on London. Just going to show you some of the other, there's 2 dates to choose from tonight, the 21st of September or the 29th of June there as well, and some great prices on the Ocean View, the balcony, and the Continent Suites there as well. Now, everything as ever is on the Planet Cruise website. If you haven't found a cruise that you love tonight, go on there, choose your ship, your destination, the length of time that you want to go away, your dates, and Planet Cruise can find you any cruise that you desire. And they can also make bespoke packages, so if you want to add on hotel stays or anything like that, then you can do that as well. We are out of time, and I want to say a massive thank you to Ruth.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
You've inspired me, Ruth, to book my next cruise. And we're leaving the details for the Apex. Now, for a brand new ship that's getting these amazing reviews,
yes,
that is an incredible price, isn't it?
It really, really is. She is brand new. She is groundbreaking. So many innovations you've never seen on any ship, let alone any celebrity ship before. She's incredible. And actually, can I just say, people think she looks an enormous ship. She is no bigger than any Solstice class ship. So if you've been on Eclipse or Silhouette, she's exactly the same size.
I'm glad you told me that, because I did imagine she was bigger.
No, she's not. We want to keep that luxury element, that premium feel with the quality of dining and service, so we didn't go any bigger.
You've actually transformed the cruise industry with her, haven't you?
We have. We really have. We did it 10 years ago with Solstice class. We're doing it again.
I will be booking.
Fabulous.
Ruth, we will have a great Christmas if I don't see you
I
before.
will. You too. Happy birthday.
Yeah, I'm not with you next week because I'm 50, I know. I'll see you, though, in the very near future. Take care.
Bye.
Hiya, thanks for watching the video. Now don't forget to like, comment and subscribe below. Remember to click that bell to get all notifications, and if you're looking for more fantastic travel video content, like this click on the videos to the right hand side. It'll be really informative. Or click on the Planet logo to the left to go to our website for some fantastic deals. Keep cruising.